Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lucas stream. If it's your first time here, double welcome to you, and also, I love you. How's everybody doing today? Hold on, I have to plug in my controller. I didn't do that. I really hope I don't have to reboot the game. Hey, let's, hold on, let's hear from Mina. Mina!
Luca.
What's up? How's it going?
Not much. What's up?
Nothing. I woke up very late today. Hold on.
Sleep sucks because if you sleep too little, you're tired. If you sleep too much, you're still tired.
Yeah, I'm always tired now. I'm never not tired. Oh, I have to show you the game, don't I?
That's your debuff. When you reach level 25, you get one permanent debuff, and that's yours.
Yeah, my permanent debuff is insomnia, unfortunately. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for ghost ethics today?
Let's do some ghost ethics.
Needle has said, by the way, the back and forth between time paradox and ghost ethics is a very high thought week. Yeah, it is. Because we are dealing with a lot of shit in 13 Sentinels, Mina. Oh my god. It's, that's a wild game. You should play that.
I have it downloaded. I really should play it. For some reason, I just get really intimidated to start games that I know are going to make me cry.
Yeah, 13 Sentinels would probably make everybody cry.
Yeah, because it was the same with Nier Automata. I loved the first Nier to death, bought Automata day one, like I had the day one edition box and whatever. It sat on my shelf for 4.5 months until I actually picked it up.
Yeah. I think that's fair, especially considering, like, fuck. Nier Automata's whole ending sequence just made me fucking sob. Do you think games are silly little things? No, I don't. Okay, let's go.
It's so powerful. I legit want some. It's really dorky, but I really want some text from that tattoo on me sometime.
I also do, but I think first I want to get some text from Night in the Woods.
That's a good one too, yeah.
Because there's that whole dialogue that Angus has.
I believe in a universe that doesn't care in people who do.
Yes, that's the exact phrase that, like, just hearing you say it, I was like, oh, there it goes.
I love how everyone has a line in that game that just destroys them. For me, it's Greg looking out of the water and saying, "I'm a good person, right?"
Yeah, like,
ooh, right in the heart.
That whole dialogue with Angus. We need to play that on stream at some point. I think we did a little bit, and then we just never went back to it. I think I need to play all the way through it again.
We should post that one too. That would be a fun one.
Yes! Oh, that would be a very fun one. That would be incredibly fun. Yeah, we should just do, like, visual novels together. That'd be fun. Because that's basically what Night in the Woods is, right? It's just like a really elaborate visual novel. Okay.
As our production company, we do suited dubs of visual novels.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Okay. Establishing stakes immediately.
Yeah.
I felt that was...
carry the death penalty.
Yeah, I guess they do. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Oh, that's
Lotta Hart.
The dreaded Lotta Hart. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. How did you not know that? Pearl knows what's up. Pearl knows what's up. Pearl's a good kid.
Pearl is good. Which will now reconvene. Now, the first order of...
I'm glad I didn't have to remind you that you were voicing the judge.
I remember this time. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnesses the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
This is gonna be a lot of Mina voice, isn't it?
It will be. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Yeah, if you don't like the sound of my voice as much as I don't like it, then strap in, folks.
You do good.
Sorry
voices.
about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza!
Why does that look like an O face? I hate that sprite.
Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ugh. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We've accepted it. You gotta accept it too.
Yeah, she is entirely extra this entire game. In fact, she might even get more extra as she goes along.
I love it.
Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lana Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. No, it's all be one big happy family. Okay.
Judge, the judge is never in control of his own courtroom.
Never ever. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang! We heard the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Phoenix is friggin' yoked, if you can break down.
Yeah, no kidding.
A huge iron door.
He's buff as hell.
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course.
That's not a real phrase. Eh? Excuse me?
Reckon course. Show for it, you reckon? Of course I did.
That is not a thing that people say.
It's a thing that she says. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
Moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Oh, well that... Why is she there? Is right.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Why is she standing there? That's not helpful. That's actually anti-helpful.
It's painful. It's harmful.
That is very harmful. So, the first thing Lotta said that, like, this is obviously inaccurate. We didn't hear a bang, we heard multiple bang, which is confirmed by the fact that 2 shots were fired from the pistol. However,
just standing there menacingly.
Was it really only those 2 that went in? Why are you asking? You were there.
What are you blabbering about?
Thank you.
You were there too, were you not?
Thank you. Ugh.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the 2 of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only 2 that went into the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
That's fair.
Anyway, folks, only the 2 of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you know that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
She's so cute. Was it really a gunshot? Yes.
Are you insane? You must have heard this as well.
Ugh.
Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
Why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was really a gunshot I heard.
Was it really a gunshot that you heard then, though? It was, right?
It was just not the gunshot.
Okay.
Now this is where the story heats up.
I was about to say, like, did you, though? Okay. I don't want to, like, obviously we can press her on everything, but I think we heard 2. But I can't remember what Phoenix's case is right now. That Dr. Gray shot first, right?
Yeah.
It's a New Hope all over again. So presenting the pistol and saying there were 2 gunshots would contradict that and
Look at
make
the photo.
clear. Photo? It also... He's right exactly where he was. Like, he didn't move at all. So there was no, like, struggle, clearly.
Look at Maya.
Look at Maya?
Okay, proceed.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if I'm picking up on what you're saying. Though, wait. I don't know if we'd be able to see the bullet hole from this angle.
Right now, just press everything.
Yeah, I guess so. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
Oh, really? The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
Aw. And what did you see once you broke in?
Phoenix feels slightly more secure in his masculinity, I suppose.
The hardest part about doing a fake German accent is remembering to add V's to the W sound and not
Yeah,
just W words.
I was having an issue with that playing Everhood because we were, there's a character in that game that's Nosferatu. And I was like, it's very hard to just insert V's with where the W's are.
Yeah.
And then he went to fight a bunch of superheroes. Yeah, that's true, Val. That's actually true. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what she said when we broke into the room? No, I don't.
The one time when the flashbacks were actually useful.
Yeah. I was murdered. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, Lotta wasn't sure. When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see...
Very convenient that Phoenix was literally there.
Yeah. I feel like that could be a conflict of interest, like in a real court case.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he would be allowed to be the defense attorney in this case in any real courtroom.
Oh well. It's fine.
It's fiction. Who cares? There's
Oh,
ghosts.
Miss Hart, you are to present accurate testimony. Yeah, so sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered...
Yeah, she was pretty confident that it was Maya when they entered.
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly.
But I'm trapped like one. Again. Yeah, I will say that was a very good defense on Francisco's part. That's good.
Yeah, she is extremely pragmatic. You'll see in a little bit, but like she's always thinking like a million steps ahead.
Yeah. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. My old witch chases out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there's no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... Wait. How would it have been pitch black? Weren't all those, like, candles lit?
I guess they turn them out for the seance.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rec given.
What does that mean? Huh? What in the...
Rec given, you know, you reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that there folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? We're given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty understanding you.
That's totally fair.
You would stop saying such things as reckon given. Oh. Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. That's... Oh, I see.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
There is, though.
At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. That was the rhyme.
Actually, now that I think about it, it might not even be super helpful to prove that Dr. Gray shot first, because we threw away the option of doing justified self-defense for a not guilty verdict. Yeah. So even proving that Dr. Gray is the one who attacked first isn't actually all that helpful to our case.
Yeah. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do? If I just let this go...
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as though you have something to say. Do you?
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Oh, fuck. Okay, let me actually look at the photo again. I mean... She's tall. I don't know if that's necessarily the most helpful. Is there? She is tall. And there's a clear physical difference between this person and Maya, right?
But you don't have anything that proves it, though.
Yeah. Let me look at the other stuff that we have. Oh. Can't see the front, so we don't... Yeah, that's not...
Yeah, you're kind of SOL right now.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? I don't think we have that. This is very important phrasing, though.
Yeah. The yet is doing a lot of work in that
The yet
sentence.
is doing a lot of footwork there.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Oh, yeah, Stinky Neko says, I love how Gray looks like Yamcha in that pic. He does.
My channel was Cyberman.
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to the court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Oh.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Yeah, but Mia popping up here isn't super helpful when we know she's super lying to us. Mia. Oh, okay. So, okay. I just want to acknowledge something here. I'm less okay with this than I am with it happening to Maya.
It is more than a bit weird this time, yes.
It is way creepier that it happens to Pearl.
Yeah.
A little bit oof, but we'll press on.
Yeah, not defending this one. This is weird.
This is very weird.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But pearls.
I'm not saying that.
No, yeah, that's totally fair.
Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Okay, like... Yeah, like, we saw her be a different person.
You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah?
Question Lala one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled.
Fuck. Shit.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow another testimony.
Oh, thanks.
Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I was going after this.
I have to go get lunch.
All right, I'll allow it. Just hurry up and give us another testimony.
Yeah, Francisca's hubris is going to be her undoing here.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See, you got through the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
That's fair.
Skrillex. But I managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Think something's different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person?
Well, that was immediately helpful.
She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still my affair.
Okay. So... She knows that's not true. Because she's done research on the Kurine channeling technique. She knows that's not true. Right?
She's going for a literalist approach of it was Maya's body that killed him, therefore it's her body that needs to be punished because she was irresponsible with her spirit channeling.
I guess so.
You have already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else?
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. What? What?
Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow!
Foolish fool spotting foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool such as you.
She has a favorite word.
Yeah.
God.
I could just picture her like on the plane over from Germany, just like reading through an English dictionary and finding that word in her eyes just lighting up.
Like, that's the one!
That's my favorite. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Ugh, sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I go home?
I'm gonna go to Wendy's.
No, she go to Arby's.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business.
Well, you were supposed to get out of the business last game, Lana.
This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. A much more dignified profession.
A much more dignified profession. She goes through jobs faster than a baby goes through diapers. That's not true. She's been a paranormal photographer the entire time we've known her.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Shut up, Judge. Nice. Tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not 5.1. Wow, that's a joke.
Audio joke.
Audio joke. For those audio files out there. 2, right?
2 what?
2 shots. There we go. Wait, no. No, fuck. You took 2 shots. Oh, yeah, this is also important, though.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? Why are we not bringing up the fact that there was 2 shots from the gun and she only mentioned 1? I guess because that's not helpful.
Yeah, you've got it all wrong. It ain't me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
Of course she did. What? Von Karma!
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, it does not.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Well, not quite. Her father did murder more than one person.
She's about 2 murders away from being as bad as her dad.
Yeah. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
Yeah, this is coaching a witness, which is the first time the game has ever, like, drawn attention to the fact that that's bad to do. But them doing this also makes Edgeworth look pretty bad.
Yeah.
He's not even here to defend himself, poor boy.
It's okay. He's dead. He's dead forever.
He's dead forever now. Don't worry about it. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
Yes. Ugh. I was so angry I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I think Phoenix bringing up that it's not fair is... It's still an adult point, though, because it's supposed to be a fair court of law.
Yeah, but I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think...
The pictures were more or less the same, so 5 balls of is a second. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Thank you. That is a completely different photo! Wait. Okay, this is actually... So there's no bullet hole in the sleeve. What? This is... Yeah, also, Nito makes a good point. This is just a different person. Very clearly looks like a completely different person.
With a copious side boob.
Yes.
But what is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day on the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
Oh.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair.
Thank you!
What is the meaning of
So
this?
I was like, what are you talking about? This is clearly Maya Fey. Wait, Moya Fee? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Okay, so...
There's no health bar, so this doesn't actually affect anything.
I guess
It's just
so.
different
Yeah, you know what?
dialogue.
You're right. That's a good point that you have made. I do like. So the thing here is like we could insist that it's not Maya. I was thinking about this within the context of the case so far. Like insisting that it's not Maya is like we've done that already, and Francisca has been like only the two of them went into the room, so that has to be Maya. I guess having a photograph to support that it's a different person is a different circumstance, but she could just use that same defense. But, I mean, it's obviously not Maya, so we'll insist that it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taking on a different appearance.
She's got bazonkers now. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Ah.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
We didn't actually see Maya as Maya immediately following the murder, huh?
No.
Morgan immediately shoved us out of the room and was like, "You guys gotta fuck off now."
Yeah,
While-
I gotta go cut her cord.
While I go prep the crime scene.
Well, I go snip her leash.
Oh, that's me. Mia, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
Uh-oh. She's smiling?
Think you had better continue to vary, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
They are avoiding some key words in this sentence, and I appreciate that. What? Oh, what? Huh? What? Huh? What? Where did you get that?
The detention center's visitor room. She was crouching down right behind you.
Like, what the fuck?
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? What? Isn't this a totally different person? With hotted boobs? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Oh, so, okay, here is where she makes the case that it's Maya's body, I assume.
It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling.
Is this, like, can she do this?
It's very illegal.
This is very illegal and very unethical to do.
We'll just give it a second. Miss Von Carmo, a word, if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that the picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal.
Why did you present it then?
But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
Is she just sowing seeds here?
She's not submitting it. She's just like, here's this picture. Wow, isn't that weird?
Isn't this weird? Wow, what a weird... Oh, wow, what? Huh?
Yeah, she's literally just planting seeds of doubt. She's not entering it into official evidence.
That's... I gotta say, that's playing fucking dirty.
It's really smart, but yeah, it's really dirty.
What is she...
There was a moment that shows this picture to the court. This case became all mine.
But...
After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. The hotted boobs shall be your downfall, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
But... but... Shouldn't this, like, just, like... Okay, so... Let me... Okay,
Keep
what
going.
would...
Keep going.
I don't have even a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
Yeah, we would have... Yeah, exactly. Needle said the exact word that I was thinking. This should demand a retrial.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Yes?
What's it missing?
There's no bullet hole in the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what does that mean, though? Because, like, obviously that proves that it's not Maya, but that bullet hole had to have gotten there at some point.
Hmm.
What? So...
Big thinky.
Yeah, I mean... I can get us out of this pickle, but I don't know... There's a larger pickle that I don't know about. Your Honor!
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
Contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this photograph? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture to the court?
It was this sleeve, right?
Yeah.
So, no, Neil, I don't think that's Morgana. That does look like the nurse, as we've seen. Like, we saw a photograph of her, and it does look like her. Like, the eyes are striking. They're the same eyes.
Kitty eyes.
Yeah. Oh, I have to press Y. Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
Exactly. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Oh. Needle is suggesting that it's Morgana channeling the nurse. Oh. Does that work? I don't know if that works, because she was with us.
Chamber.
She was with us. We have an exact account of her location the time of the murder, so that can't be it. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. By the way, I don't know how I feel about them consistently calling it a costume. 'Cause it's not a costume. It's like, it's an outfit. Well, it's garb.
I guess it's a costume if it's not actually Maya.
Yeah, that's true.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence?
Did she even know?
You will certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. I would love it if the prosecutors also had a health bar.
It'd be really satisfying, yeah. Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ugh. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
This is jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of these incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it.
Oh yeah, she didn't know.
As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case. I see.
Oh yeah, that is true, I guess. You know what, I will say that's fair. There is no way that she could... However, it's very clearly a different person. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But she can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Yes, it's very fascinating.
It's super self-destructive. Like, she legit doesn't care how much personal penalty she takes as long as she takes you down.
Whereas her father was very much fueled by, like, ego. And wanted to be seen as, like, perfect.
Yeah, he was a perfectionist, and she's just a what's the word I'm looking for?
She wants to win.
Yeah, she's conceited. She's like a sadist, I guess.
Yeah.
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming.
No! Not again!
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of the teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
Mean to him.
The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. What are we doing?
Sick 360 no scope.
There was only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Yes? Like, we have no evidence to prove the picture is not real. The bullet hole was made later. When the fuck else would it have been made? We have Yeah, we have no evidence to support that either. I would suggest that the shooter is someone else. Like, this could actually be a different person that got into the room wearing... Wait. Wasn't there literally a box of clothes in the side room? Like, they looked like Maya's clothes, didn't they? So that was like a disguise. Wait, then who... Then who could it have been? Oh, and that would also explain why they look similar, because they're sisters. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Eeny, yeah. Eeny miny.
Order. If orders are restored, I will suspend this trial.
I will say, I'm gonna be very upset if it's Eenie Meenie, because this will be the second time they gave me a bimbo character, only for them to turn out to be super shitty.
Oh.
Why?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, goodness. What the heck? Is there anyone to ask Gal a favor? Be quiet.
What are you asking her then?
You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my wit will be the last thing you ever see.
Okay, now you're threatening to murder a witness? That's intimidation.
I love how her desk pound is so much more of like a tantrum than her dad's.
Yeah, she's just freaking the fuck out.
Like, her dad just punches it once, she just continues to pound it.
Ugh, pounding it.
Yeah, just pounding it.
Just pounding it.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Phoenix Wright.
Okay, so I gotta step in again and say, as far as Lotta knows, they were the only two people in there. That doesn't mean that they were the only two people in there.
Where does the defendant vanish to? And where does this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Oh.
Well, the person in this picture is not the defendant. This poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
No, that's specifically what I was directly referencing.
Me too. That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright.
I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you've had enough, or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
Turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Think crazy!
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I can prove that either one of those conditions were true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... something I can't explain yet. No, well...
I mean, if your entire case hinges on there was another person in the room and someone else had to get in,
we have to be able to explain it. Yeah, a third person had entered it. That has to be it. Like, Maya having left the room is important, but it's less important than this. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. Wait, oh fuck, what? We don't have proof for that? Do we? Do we have proof for that?
Oh shoot, no, I think we had to prove that Maya left the room, because we do have proof that Maya left the room.
Do we?
Yeah, remember? It's the key to this whole case.
Right. So,
Just present this and take the L and then go back into the other one, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry,
it's only 1 pip of health.
And it'll recover.
Oh yeah, because we're probably at the end of the state of the trial. Think it over again. Okay. Maya had left the room. We probably would have seen her, though. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked at by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Mean to him.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Oh, I just want to say, this doesn't prove that she left the room. No, it does.
It does,
because how else would she? Because how else would we have it?
Yeah.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, ain't it? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locks the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Yep, there we go.
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes? It looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
Bit of a weird thing to say out of context, Phoenix.
Yep, that's a little bit strange.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No.
Oh yeah, would that mean that Franziska is like... Is she Edgewood's sister then? Like adoptive sister?
Adoptive sister, yeah.
Jeez.
There's an entire filler episode in the anime that just shows them growing up together.
Oh, I want to watch the anime now. That sounds nice. Or probably not, because like Fun Karma sucks.
Worth it to her.
Ugh.
This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby.
Please don't let her continue.
Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Alright. So... Huh. Okay, so the thing with this is like... We didn't answer anything, and we actually made the mystery more confusing. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. And we're not gonna acknowledge how creepy that was? Okay, cool. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Uh, hey, Mina, does that happen again?
Several times, yes.
Fuck! Hate that. Ugh.
It's okay, Pearl's not in any games outside of the original trilogy, so...
Okay. Alright. Great. Cool. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right?
Nice was doing a lot of heavy lifting.
It is. That guy was an asshole. That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Yeah, because, like, the murderer would probably be at her home right now. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she'd already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. Yeah, you do that, Pearl. Hell yeah. Truth to power. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a... Phoenix, do you know what a prosecutor is?
The opposite of a defense attorney.
Yeah, she's the opposite of a defense attorney. She's still a lawyer. A prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that.
About that one, Chief.
All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy eventually. Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? My boyfriend? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
My dead boyfriend.
My dead boyfriend? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Wait, what?
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. He is dead forever.
He's actually dead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. What?
Him and Von Karma both die off screen between games.
No fucking way. What? No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second.
The game's telling you. The game's telling you.
The game's telling me, but I don't believe it. I don't know if I believe...
He's executed like Mario.
Do we have does that mean we have to have like a sex Edgeworth now?
Yeah.
We should put sex Mario in the Edgeworth jacket. That's all we have to do. By the way,
I can find.
Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key... Just when did she pick this up?
It was Pearl.
She channeled the nurse! I just realized...
It's not impossible.
Yeah, it's not impossible. That could have happened. Oh, fuck. Okay. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh. We're gonna use Pearl's technique against her. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Okay.
Check Discord real quick.
Do what? Check Discord? Is there an Edgeworth T posing? I love that. What is that from?
It's just some person's Blender page.
Oh, that's great. I was like, why is that a 3D model, actually? Because, like, these games... Are there 3D models in this game in these games at any point?
Yeah, the sequel trilogy is all 3D model.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
And it looks really good despite that.
Okay, so... I don't think... Oh, no, we might have stuff. You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder?
You gotta present the Magatama.
Oh, right. Yeah. Wait, I don't like how she's talking. We're just gonna skip over all of this. Oh, wait, how do I do that? Oh, I have to do it here? Oh, no, wait. There's a button for it. Okay. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But if I can't just tell you what happened, then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? I
think she desperately needs one more sprite, because, like, she has the same sprite that she used when she's being coy and when she's, like, embarrassed or, like,
yeah,
ashamed.
It makes some of the dialogue come off really,
weird, yeah.
Weird. What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Yeah, it's very strange. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? I guess she would have been in the side, or maybe... I mean, we haven't ever seen her in the side rooms. We've seen her in Winding Way, like, twice, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow, you got it! So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay. I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way?
You don't have the evidence for it yet.
Okay. We don't know. I don't think I have enough evidence yet, so I should go there and look for clues there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Split up and search for clues.
I like her version of the Turnabout Sisters. It's very cute.
Yeah, it is a really cute variation. I think there's one. It gets one more variation in a later game, and that one's my favorite. But Pearls is up there for sure.
Yeah, it's really empty. Trading was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's over already. Uh-huh. Well, looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. What? Hey, Phoenix, what? It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come out. Yeah, we've read that before. But a garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator yeah, we just looked at that, Phoenix. Yeah. Yeah.
Keep asking questions to people you see.
I guess so, yeah. We should go to the... Yeah. Oh, is Bimbo gonna be here? The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. What? Why is there constantly someone sleeping here?
They're puckered out.
Constantly. Is this a corpse? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Oh, I see. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Wait, what? Hold on, what? There's no one here, but there's someone laying there.
Just a pillow.
Oh, there's nobody. Oh, I guess I can go into the channeling chamber, I guess.
Yeah, for a big surprise.
Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. What? Ah, what?
Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty.
What in the...
Who's there?
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What
I'm
the...
sorry, you caught me monologuing.
Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at.
Oh, today was an event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well.
Huh? Oh, yes, thank you.
I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees training today.
I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about that picture.
All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. I think I read that it's sutras all over her kimono, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
What the fuck was that? Can we look at the photo? Is that it right there? No. Yeah, I guess not. She was talking about Mia and Maya's mom. But okay. She's missing, right? They don't know where she is.
Yeah.
She's not confirmed dead.
She's not confirmed dead, no.
But what the fuck was Morgan talking about? Have you remembered anything about the murder?
No, I told you everything I know already.
Were you in this room the whole time Lada and I went to call the police?
Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and snipped that cord good.
You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen?
I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred.
I was really hoping for some new info.
I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have preyed on your hopes.
Could you possibly be more patronizing? Why is Phoenix not suspicious of her at all? So, do the students train every day?
Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However...
And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training?
Mr. Wright.
Ah, yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast.
How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl.
Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Question, please.
Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this.
Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir.
Huh. She dodged the question. I don't know if that question is really relevant to anything, but she dodged the question. So the master is, Maya's mother, right?
Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium.
And where is she now?
We are not sure.
Not sure?
About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village.
Huh. Erased?
A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead.
Oh, I see.
And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurain village.
And...
Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid.
I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Yeah, no shit. She has very clear motive to be doing this. So we don't have anything else to... Yeah, okay. I feel like this dialogue with her was explicitly just to make her look even more suspicious than she already was.
Pretty much. I mean, you don't have a character monologuing to a photograph unless you wanted to paint them as suspicious in some way.
Yeah. So, okay. The only other place we can go is... Oh, I guess we can go outside of the village.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just looked it up, and yeah, it's under Komodo. There's an endlessly repeating loop, a Buddhist sutra.
I must still be in questioning. They'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Oh, okay. Here, hold on. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Hold on. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's a handful, but I've grown attached to the little fella. He also helped me to remember all the good times with Mia. Okay. We looked at Charlie. That's good. Well... Maybe we should look at things. Because we've looked at everything in here, right? But, like, he brought up the incinerator.
You finish all the sentences with, Morgan, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm almost expecting to find, like, a wall that, like, you know, rotates, spins to the, channeling chamber.
Like a ninja wall?
Yeah, ninja wall. Do you need to present something to Morgan? I don't, that's not typically how these things work. Well... Like, if I had to present something to Morgan, the game would make that clear that I had to do that, right?
Maybe go back to Pearl. When you say you know what she was...
What?
Actually, no, don't use a psychologue, just to show her the key. To ask her about the key.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Oh no! Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Well, okay.
Morgan does seem like the kind of person who would use corporal punishment on her kids.
Yes, she does. So, Hey. Well, that's different. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Huh. So, okay, I just want to say... It seems weird that I would have to present the key to Pearl just to have this scene. Because, like, this could have just happened when we came here, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause the thing, okay. The whole thing with the key doesn't need to happen because we could have come here and then seen somebody by the incinerator and had this dialogue happen.
Yeah.
So the whole thing with the key is completely unnecessary.
This game can be a bit obtuse at times. Just wait till you get to the next case. Next case is infamous for not only being super obtuse, but having multiple instant fail states. Save a lot.
Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there's so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Kurine channeling technique was Mystic Amy.
It's Ami, because like Japanese.
Ami, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? If that urn really is as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Why would that be a clue? Why would that be a clue? Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Kurine Village. No relation, sure. Even if
head knock animations, like
it's very cute. It's adorable. Eni has committed 3 murders between Dr. Gray's death and today. Yeah. This is why she's confused about which murder. That's fair.
Why am I here again? Oh, right, the murders.
Oh, right. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Oh yeah, that's a thing you just ask a person.
Real icebreaker there.
Hey, tell me about this tragedy that happened in your family to someone that you were close to.
So have things been the same since the accident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Again. Okay. Psyche locks? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Phrasing, but sure. Can I look at, like, this, please? That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. Huh. Hey, Eni? What the fuck are you doing?
Laundry.
Oh, this isn't like the laundry machine? What are you talking about?
But see, that would be totally in character for her is the thing.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
She could straight up say, "Oh, I thought this was the dryer," and I would totally believe her.
Yeah, I would also. Oh, that's the wrong button to push. We should have presented the mug, Tama.
Yeah, your muscle memory is very strong.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I almost pushed it again. Okay. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Do I?
I don't think you have enough yet.
No, I don't think I do. But then what else do we...
Examine the urn again.
Oh, yeah, because I guess that's been brought up to be relevant, huh?
Also, maybe check the side room, because this room changed. The side room had it changed too, because apparently they didn't have everything ready to go.
That's true. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. Wait, what? Hold on. It looks like they didn't put it together, right? Or... Wow, this is a flashback, isn't it? But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. Well... It could say I am, but it also could say Ami, Phoenix. Yeah, this is just all the same. Okay. I am is my favorite machine. Yeah. Yahweh must be sealed in there.
Yeah, maybe check out the other rooms, like the detention center or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's kind of the annoying thing about the original trilogy at times, is that, like, you just kind of have to check everywhere sometimes.
Yeah, because, like, we have nothing to go on with regards to, like, another accident. Yep. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. Yeah, we've seen her like this before, Nick. It's nothing new. So, how was it?
Sadly, nothing new.
Well, yeah, sadly. What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Okay. So, how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. I feel like I'm slowly slipping back into bimbo. That's exactly what Lotta said, too.
Maya isn't the worst thing in the world.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty good. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? You should know this. Oh. Not the core tenet of Phoenix's whole career, I guess. She said that spirit mediums can have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am... You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Well, wait, Nick. You don't think she did it, did you? Do you? No. Nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. I don't like that. That smug little smile is, like, not helpful to that little argument there.
Yeah.
It's like little knowing, like, wink, wink. Pearl would never do murder. She's a great kid and really cute and really great and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were there with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So, about this ball.
Ball is life.
Ball is life. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. A clothing box in the side room, huh?
Alright, bye.
We gotta leave now. We have more important business to attend to. Yeah, no kidding, huh? This is a lot of travel.
Yeah, you spent a cumulative total of 6 hours traveling.
Yeah, no shit. Did
Ah.
you just run away? Hey, wait, please, Lotta! She ran off to the manor. Where'd Pearl go? Lotta!
Ah!
Hey!
I'm telling you, quit following me here. I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and we'll turn to dust.
What are you talking about? Oh, hello. I forgot you were here.
Just shoves her out of the way on the way by.
Bye! I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Where could she be? Hold on, let's look at the ball first.
The ninja wall.
It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? I wonder, Phoenix!
That's such a rad ball.
It's a very good ball. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into.
So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then, could this... Oh, okay. Okay. Wait. Okay.
I can hear the gears turning in their brain.
Yeah, okay, so like... If Maya was drugged and taken out of the room, they would need to find a way to inconspicuously move her out of the room, because it would be very suspicious to carry an unconscious girl across the manor. So I feel like whoever drugged Maya hid Maya in the box. So then when Dr. Gray did the first shot, it went through the folding screen and hit the clothing box, which would then make a bullet hole in Maya's outfit? But that...
He was narrowly close to being shot in the face, if that's the case.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, that doesn't sound right, because, like, how would she have not gotten shot? This is, like, I would say this box is probably barely person-sized, so it's probably pretty cramped. Yeah. Oh, no, it can fit Lotta, though, can't it?
Yeah.
Or okay, so the other option is that somebody else could have been in the box? Oh. What if this wasn't originally a plan to frame Maya, but a plan to frame Dr. Gray? And the person in the clothing box fired a gun at Maya and missed. And then... I don't know. Okay, we still need more... We need more evidence. Did she run away? She just fucked off, huh?
He's gonna keep running.
Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. She means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, I see. So Lotta's out of the game now, huh? Wait, why? What? Huh? Why? Why? Okay. Why is Lotta just, like, so bummed? Because she fucked up another testimony?
This time it wasn't on purpose.
I guess so. Okay, so maybe we have enough.
Yeah, I think we've got enough evidence now.
Weed. I agree, Claire. Weed.
Weed Mario.
Weed Mario.
Weed Phoenix Wright.
Okay, so she was here. Yeah, this is Danganronpa. This is Danganronpa 6.
Dingle Grandpa.
Dujin Grandma.
Dang it, Ron Paul.
Okay, Pearl's ball. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Why does Pearl have a Steel Samurai ball, actually, now that I think about it? I guess Maya probably got it for her?
Yeah, Maya gave it to her.
Oh, that's one. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Okay. Oh, this? It's like this.
We know that it's where she was.
Yeah. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Karine technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? With her ball. The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? Because the name is wrong. Should I just present that?
Check your profiles.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, that's a picture.
Very spooky picture.
Who started the Karine channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Miss Nagami. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. He's too baby to know how to spell words, yeah. Oh, it refilled my health!
Yeah.
Wait.
You Zandatsu'd her.
Is that the only way that you can refill health between trials now?
I think so, yeah.
Holy shit.
Don't mess up.
Wait, yeah, how old is Pearl? Charles, that's a good question.
8? I think she's 8, I think.
Yes, she's 8. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yeah, she's incredibly sheltered. She is, like, Charles, she has never left this village. Yes.
Live in this house.
I broke it. I I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? What? Do you think she's just never gonna see the urn? I'm a bad child.
She must have walked by it at least 3 times since then. She hasn't said anything.
That's true.
Maybe she also can't read.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would make sense. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. No one in this village can read. Maybe. They must be able to at least read Japanese. Because, like, otherwise how the fuck would they know what the sutras are, right? So, like, the fact that Ami's name is spelled in English probably wasn't helpful. Maybe? I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. You know what? I will say it's very impressive that she managed to put the urn back together in a way that it could hold its contents.
Yeah, I mean, she's a smart kid. She's not a wise kid, but she's a smart kid.
Like, she put it together wrong, but she put it together in a way that it's still, like, whole, which is very impressive. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So, about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami's happy to be free of that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Whew. Yeah, sure. Was that helpful at all?
It will be.
But that doesn't help us with, Oh. Hey, Morgan.
Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question.
Okay. Anyway, did you see Lotta come by here?
That girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time.
Ugh, Lotta! You sure know how to waste a man's time. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything there. So... We have to... Oh! Oh! I understand. So, the other accident would be Pearl's accident. I assume. Is that right?
No, I don't think that's...
No! Fuck!
Try going back to just like the first village thing. I think there's a very specific piece of evidence you need for this that you don't quite have yet.
I also think that they are doing a very specific usage of the word accident in this case, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Whew, I think I found out everything I can. No? But I can't see how it all adds up. What? And is Eenie Miney being here just a coincidence?
Hey, mister.
How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient.
Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you.
I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over a trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
Ah! Lotta!
Oh, so you finally noticed.
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this lump of one around like this.
Thanks?
But you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
Wait. You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I got all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lada.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Oh yeah, we can forgive you. You're alright. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm still
what?
No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, gibberish.
Oh, did she have a crush on Phoenix?
Now then, a lot of heart at your service. I'll share you with it all the dirt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you this info for free.
Lada not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lada?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's a cult freak.
You mean Eenie Miney?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time.
So Lada suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Yeah. So...
Was that her profile movie?
Where is she?
Heh. That's Amy Manny, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
Actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I had heard as much. I had also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Kurine Village.
You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
Yeah. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
It'll cost you, and it'll cost you a lot.
You said you would give me this info for free! Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
A girl was hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Huh?
Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, actually, I was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there.
Ugh.
Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right?
Boiled gumbo sounds... Ugh. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice, but I go to check out this hottie clinic? Oh, I gotta go there. Oh, wait, what? Both Warfy and Vulpix are like, oh no.
Yeah, we're getting some dialogue.
Oh no!
Getting some voiceless dialogue for right here, folks. Sorry. This is one bullet I refuse to take.
Alright, I guess I'll do it. God, what should I even do?
Do like a Junkrat voice.
I cannot do a Junkrat voice.
Then do like a Crypt Keeper voice.
Yes. Are you here to No, you know what? That was actually close. I was kind of there. Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes. I am Director Hottie. Ho ho. Ugh, I don't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes? So what can I help you with? Haha. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney. Miss Miney? Miss Eenie Miney? Yes, Oh, her. That's too bad. I'll tell you something. I'm almost going into like a New Yorker accent.
I'll tell you something, that girl left here a long time ago.
That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. Huh? You know, you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start with that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes, uh-huh. Don't, yes, me? Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie, ho. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to. Is this guy... Ugh. So who's this man? Do you have a profile on him? Ah.
Purported.
Seems to be extremely healthy. So he's a pervert.
Yeah.
So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes. Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details, Yes, what does that look for? Yes, there's a real big general hospital around the corner, yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here, You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, It seems that way. What the fuck
This is the most animated character in the entire game, I can't believe it.
Yeah. What do you know about Miss Eenie Miney? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital to here? Can we have that sprite go away, please? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was real bad, really bad. So, what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something... No, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows, too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes. I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's gotta be something I can show to this old coot.
Flash your badge.
What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is it with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not a real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. Well, what do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Oh, this voice is killing me. Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay?
I can do the New Yorker accent if you want to take a break.
I got it. I'm actually, this clinic's, see, I like this place's walking dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, hottie patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about them. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Ho. Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eenie Miney, right? Little Miss Eenie Miney? That girl, I remember her especially well. Really especially, very well. I don't like this man. Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, all right. Yes, it was an accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Hold on. No. Okay, so did the game tell us at any point when the traffic accident happened?
I think it was last year, because that was when the malpractice incident happened.
Yeah, because like it says the malpractice thing was 1 year ago.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell
She was
us.
alive for that, so there was sometime after that.
So. Okay. Okay. So. Something he said is interesting. Because obviously he's an unreliable witness. But he said something about them doing plastic surgery here, which is interesting. So my idea is that these two aren't different people. Or Edie Miney is the one that died, and Mimi Miney got plastic surgery to look like her sister.
Pull and replace. She's secretly a pod person.
Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swear it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? That's not. He said it was in the papers, so I'm going to assume it's this. You know what? I'm actually going to try. Okay, yeah, no, that's not. Even if it is directly relevant to what he just said. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation? Are you talking about Miss Eney's operation? Yes, Miss Eney's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yep, yeah, It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eney had a picture of herself. That picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. She just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. So, see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? No, it's not a breach of ethics. He's not a doctor. This man is not a doctor, Phoenix. Oh, wait.
He's been wearing the stereotypical Japanese old man, like, the stomach wrap thing. I don't know what you call it.
Is it like a, it's like a, fuck. It's a girder. Because that's what, that's what, I remember that from Zap Brannigan in Futurama.
It's kind of, but it's more like, it like keeps your stomach warm, I think.
Oh, is that it? A girdle?
There's like a Digimon that has it.
Is there?
Yeah.
What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of photos of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Wait. Okay. This is curious. She gave them a photo of herself to put on the license?
I mean, like, when you first get your license before the card's mailed to you, you have to keep a photo of yourself and all the papers in your glove box usually, right?
Do you? I don't know. I don't drive.
And that's how it was for me, at least.
Okay. Is Edie actually Mimi? Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking, Needle. So you looked up information on Edie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it, do you remember? Yes, hold on, I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so. Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eney was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eney fought with the door and finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. Wait. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eney had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes, so how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. Well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eni I said hi, okay? Yes.
You're happy you don't say yes anymore.
It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Is he gone forever now?
He's gone for 3 games.
Wait. Okay. Interestingly. Oh, did this just update it? Oh, it updated it so I can actually read it. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eni Miney holds interview about crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Eni Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Oh yeah, they totally switched.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah. So earlier that old granny called the cops.
Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
Said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting.
Hello?
Nah, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. But,
She's
hey...
surprisingly insightful.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you was talking about, that's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat?
Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Oh, what? Morgan was supposed to become the master? Do you know where Eni is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. That's you.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter?
Turns out that old bat's Misty Faye's older sister.
Oh?
They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway. Somehow, Granny there lost her younger sister, Misty.
I see.
This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like, she's the oldest and she don't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. I love this track so much.
Good track.
It's a good, like, tense one.
Yeah. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do some magic is all. God, the little head bonk is so cute. I love her. Yeah, we're gonna skip through to where we present the thingy. Oh, wow. So, like, that person had a car... Wait, what? Huh?
Maybe you have to...
Oh, no,
yeah,
that's not it.
Yeah, try doing the photo.
Oh, yeah, try doing that, yeah. I want to ask you about your own car accident. I feel like the newspaper clipping should have been enough, though. Considering she was literally named in it.
Yeah, I think you're just ahead of the curve. That's probably the next thing you have to present.
Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in an accident? Oh, there we go. There it is. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. Ah, you suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Wait, what now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here, too. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, what? Now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
I guess. I mean, the photo came from the hospital.
Came from the hospital, yeah. Oh yeah, Director Honey's treasure possession, yeah. Oh god, she's using the bimbo defense. Yeah, she is, Warfy, and I love her for it. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So there was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... Yeah. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. What? Well... Mimi. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same.
I don't know why. That animation makes me look hungry. It makes me hungry. It looks like she's nibbling on a mochi or something.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. What?
I hate to interject on this dramatic moment, but I have to show you the anime version of this once we're done streaming tonight, because it's the funniest thing ever. She reenacts it, like, by herself.
Oh, really?
It's so funny.
So, I will say, this car looks a lot like Edgeworth's car. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. So that person is, quote-unquote, Eenie Miney. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Haha, it seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. God, this is another thing of, like, the killer being like, so what if I did the murder? You can't catch me. There's no evidence. Is that it?
I kind of love that, though. I like the brazenness.
Yeah. I guess we're done here. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Oh! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Earl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please, let me go too!
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
But Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll shut.
I was about to show her his gun again.
Yeah.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Ah, sorry. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Wait, what? Isn't she the one being arrested? Mother. Hey, Pearl, what the fuck happened? Mother, this has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Ugh. Alright. Let's go to Maya.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Of course it's not Maya. Mia!
So, how are your preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Yeah? Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure. I welcome you to try.
Did she do this on purpose? Mia?
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Well. She has 3.
Why do you think so?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah, a battle of wits against Maya. Ugh. Should we ask her about the other stuff first?
It's up to you. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray?
Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling.
That's what I think in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, then we're stuck like a beached whale.
Why are they not entertaining the possibility that there's some other way into that room?
I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling. Something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired.
I've heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain faith through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha.
Really?
To this day, her soul is still sealed
Well,
in the Karain sacred
how
urn.
about that? Hate to break it to you.
It usually sits in the winding way and has her name written on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phoenix, it's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see was just a fairy tale too? Okay. So we have to have everything that we need at this point. So
Yeah. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information with someone from you? Isn't that right?
yes.
Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Huh. I don't know that, But, I mean, who would she be trying to protect in general? But also...
Like the person who practically raised her.
You think?
I mean, her mom ran away when she was 10. Like, she spent more time with Morgan as her mom than her actual mom.
I guess so. But... okay. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, man. That's literally not true!
Well done, but... how the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside of everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
I feel like it's the key. What else in the box? I feel like it has to... it's not the key. No, it's not the key.
Or the scrap of cloth, then.
Yeah, probably that. But... I would say that throws more suspicion on Eni, doesn't it? Because she was the one burning it. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
You mean it's from Maya's costume she was wearing at the time of the murder?
Yes.
When Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that.
I'm the one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
What's that look mean?
Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume.
But this blood.
And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
We have the costume.
I guess there's a key now, because the key was in the incinerator, right?
Oh yeah, because like that would have to be yeah. Okay, because Maya had the key. I think this is the proof you're looking for.
The key to the channeling chamber?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. Oh, it was in the pocket of her outfit when the outfit was thrown into the incinerator. I was wondering how the fuck it got there.
You're right.
And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the... Yeah. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume.
Would certainly seem that way.
Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There was only one person who could have done that.
One person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
Exactly.
You did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However...
So this is just us prepping the evidence and like making sure I know what it is.
She's just basically playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. However...
Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah. She was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
I mean... an accomplice.
Yeah?
So what do I present to...
The profile, probably.
I guess... Eeny Miny. She's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and me, Imani.
We're in cahoots! Hell yeah. We do it.
What's been bothering me all this time? This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have had to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Meenie is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
Problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Yes, we do! Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? It's literally, Phoenix, it's literally not about Dr. Gray, actually. Well, at least not for Morgan. It is about Dr. Gray for Eenie. This is, they have a mutual interest in getting these two people out of the picture for themselves. Like, Eenie wants to kill Dr. Gray as revenge, and Morgan wants to frame Maya for killing Dr. Gray to get her out of the picture so Pearl can be, or even she can be the master and then pass it down to Pearl, who she is very protective of. And how Phoenix doesn't see that is frustrating, especially considering the fact that Lotta literally told him that Morgan was supposed to be the master. You'd think he would put that together and, like, understand that that's her motive. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh?
There's only one possibility.
Huh?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion?
Because...
Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this.
I thought we held the key to all of this. Mother? Whose? Mine?
Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Miss Fey.
Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now?
Oh, then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Oh, yeah, all we have to do is win. No big deal. Right, Chief. We won't lose. No big deal.
I think it's a big mistake that they showed, like, the monologue scene.
Yeah.
Of Morgan talking at the picture, because it just makes her seem so much more suspicious so much earlier.
They've given us way too much to obviously implicate her way too early, because, like, it would be more interesting if that was slowly revealed over the course of the case rather than it being revealed. Like, we practically know everything that happened at this point. Like, we don't know what happened, but we know the exact motive for both of the people involved in it, and, like, that would have been more interesting to develop over the course of trial.
It's a good mystery. It's just like the rollout of it is a bit stilted.
I will also say I did call her motive, like, way earlier too, because, like, it just makes sense. Like, but anyway, hey, that was like a good 2.5 hours. Let's take a little break, shall we? Okay, I'm back. Ugh. I think we ready. Oh. I have refilled my coffee. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna order burger after this stream. I think Mina is still not with us yet.
Sorry, my mic was muted. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Where should I get burger?
You have Fat Burger in Alberta, right?
Yeah, I don't want. No, Fat Burger's pretty expensive.
Splurge. You deserve it.
But I feel like having garbage.
Okay, then get a Big Mac.
No, I think I'll get. So Burger King has a really good, like, chicken sandwich. That's like.
Do you have Harvey's in Alberta?
I think we have one.
They make a really good chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, their buffalo chicken sandwich is like to die for.
Like, there's a Burger King has a really good chicken sandwich right now. That's like Roadhouse chicken sandwich. It's got like where is it? Do they not have it? Oh no, there it is. So it's like got like barbecue sauce and like onion rings and bacon on it and shit. And it's like it's the most indulgent, disgusting thing ever.
That sounds decadent.
I think I want. Seems weird ordering like a sandwich with onion rings on it and then ordering onion rings as a side. I just like onion rings.
Onion rings are really good. You should get onion rings whenever you can.
Yeah.
Also, no, we don't. We actually don't have Carl's Jr. in Canada, so I've never had it before.
No. Yeah. I think Harvey's and Carl's Jr. are. I think aren't they like branch? They're like the same company, aren't they?
Aren't they? I have no idea. I've literally never had Carl's Jr. before.
I think Harvey's and Carl's Jr. company.
Huh. Well, the more you know.
Nick. Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Oh, you're 18 in this game now.
Yeah.
So this
What's
is
her birthday?
this is like 2 years later?
No, she was 17 in the first game,
Was
so
she?
it's a year later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and, well, you're perfect the way you are, Maya. I'm the daughter of the master, and I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Yeah? Yeah. Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Shut up, Pearl. Stop that. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. No. I don't think that's why she's coming. Yeah. That's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. But, Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you to your alone time. Hey, Maya, what the fuck did you tell this girl? Phew, thank goodness. Nick! This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, yeah, that would be pretty traumatic to the child, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those, like, I'm gonna disguise my true intentions from you because to tell you the truth would destroy you.
Yeah, because her mother did the thing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's just start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this... Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
That's nice, sweetie.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
Oh, good joke. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
Girls are fighting!
The girls are fighting!
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe this is when she drops this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Hey, that's convenient. We have to talk to her.
Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Witness. Name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey. I am a spirit medium. In a manner of speaking.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is...
Yes, that is...
You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened when you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, well in the possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order. Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
Oh, look at her trying to pull this feeble old lady act.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
You know, Von Karma is kind of hot, huh?
You're welcome. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. She did that Vulcan nerve pinch thing. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Yeah, I would say that we don't really have anything to Well... Hold on, I'm gonna just look this over again. See, the issue is... Well, the issue is where we found the key, I guess. But another issue is that, like... So, we could say we found this key in the incinerator, and they could say, oh yeah, then that's where she went. And the only witness that we would have that would be able to contradict that is Pearl, who is, Not available at the moment. Okay. Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that young lady and yourself, good sir. Or that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply couldn't understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
Things that aren't racist would feel racist.
Yeah, we're gonna call Lotta a slur.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Fay?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point. At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
That is so fucking suspicious. I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
Simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman might be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Oh, you're so noble.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss
Shut
Fay.
up! I can't believe you literally said it! This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
Fuck. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. That statement I give you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? I don't believe you. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oh! The witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well.
Ugh. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, please continue with what happened.
It seems like it's important to know what happened, though, I will say. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. She's gonna bring up that she physically changed.
You've forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What about this picture? Remember that at this time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ugh!
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
What are you talking about?
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have, however.
Fuck, this is actually really solid, isn't it? You fainted?
I became dizzy, and then I collapsed to the floor.
If everyone agrees it wasn't Maya who killed them, then why do we blame her? Because it was her body and she lost control of the spirit, I guess?
Yeah, it's like criminal negligence, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
she She was the conduit through which someone was murdered, so she is criminally responsible for the murder.
Yeah.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure.
About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy. The witness elaborate on that point for us.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's not helpful. That's what she said before. Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went?
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
That's a very good point.
It's true that the witness was not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
Means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes. That is that. Ooh. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with this certain person.
She wanted to speak with someone? Oh, I see.
Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie Miney?
I think you can see where this is headed.
Okay.
Witness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is, Eenie Miney. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. Is every bimbo in Japanifornia a murderer? Are they all murderers, Mina?
No.
Okay. When the channeling started, I was, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was, oh my god, totally my sister. I, hadn't seen her in, so long. I was so happy in, a sad way. My sister, she, told me something, totally terrible. Uh-huh.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person who entered the room was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit of the the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... witness?
Yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Do I totally, really have to?
Of course. Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie?
Took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
Zia, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. Moslin in the next case, Needle.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. However, all the evidence and testimonies points to this as the truth. The end.
Huh.
Oh, I should have just said salute. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts some more foolishly foolish travel. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Okay. Okay. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Does she mean seasonal allergy?
No,
Or
I
was
think...
She said something about food that she was given, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. Oh, yeah. I just had to wait for an explanation on that. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to be totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed. I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Do you know the time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. God,
defense.
that is such a mood, though.
Deflector shields are all up. Witness, about this person who entered the side room.
Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second of all, I'm an only child.
Lore.
But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, Witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney?
You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult? But I, like, know all about the Kurine channeling technique.
The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? No. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But, ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
Yeah. No, you're not putting a penalty on me if I say yes, so whatever. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird? Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong.
That's impossible.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? No, actually. There's, like, all the blood on the clothes? That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni.
What are you blabbering about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
Yeah, a little bit.
She's
Miss
very
Miney.
pissed about that.
Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order, order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Her eyes!
Oh, the cracks. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness. Her personality is a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Like, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
That's like my favorite thing in these games, when the cracks in someone's personality start to show.
It's so good.
It's very satisfying. Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Like, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay. Cool.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
That's very good delivery there. Alright. Ooh, the music's faster.
Yeah, you start getting Allegro ones when you get closer to finding the truth.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court.
Is that a subjective opinion, though? Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face.
Continue.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, she knew. She, said she did something really bad. And, she said she wanted to go with me to, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Yeah. She wanted to go apologize to Miss Morgan. I suppose Sorry for getting blood all over your channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? I guess so. I guess maybe, taking revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too.
Wait, hold on!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better.
Are you threatening? She's gonna kill Phoenix? She says with her whip at the ready. And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? When do you mean? When? When you... Ooh. Okay. What is the important thing that we ask about here? Maybe the side room, because the box.
Well, let's think over the timeline for a second, all right?
Right.
How many key locations are there in Fey Manor?
At present. You mean there's places that we can go?
Yeah.
Or places that are directly relevant to the crime? Just as far as we know, there's only
4.
Okay, so there's 4.
And what events were taking place on that day?
I mean, there was the murder. And then Maya supposedly knocking out Morgan and going to the side room. But
how do you get to the side room?
You go through the winding way. Where I guess... I mean, somebody was there, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Oh, yeah, because Pearl was there trying to fix the vase, or the urn.
Bingo.
Yeah. No, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. I mean, Vulpix right now, I think she is a bimfo. She seems like our enemy at this moment.
It's some real cultural appropriation right there. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way on the channeling chamber is all that important?
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. You should know.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will please, include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. Okay, so then I can... Should I present the profile or should I present the urn?
Probably the urn.
Yeah.
There we go.
The description of it made it clear that that's the one that I should present.
Mm-hmm.
I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So? Like, what does that prove?
Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes. And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Oh. Wait, she broke the urn?
Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. Nar!
Nar.
Nar! And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Oh, it's a ghost!
Well, I love that animation.
It's very good. Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Ugh. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Ah!
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really in the side room? Yeah, I guess so. There's no way.
No, you're right. Might be.
Yeah, might be. That was uncalled for. Your lies.
I was out of pocket there.
Your lies end here. But what do you? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Hold on. I mean, it would be in her testimony, right? Because if she was going... I mean, but that doesn't disprove that she was sleeping in the side room. Because, like, she could have been sleeping in the side room and just made the rest of that stuff up. But I don't think we have any evidence to support the fact that she wasn't in the side room. Then again, she probably would have heard the urn smash.
You probably got the ball from the side room too, right?
Oh, yeah. I guess it's in the evidence, and then the evidence would be the ball? Okay, we'll try that. The answer is in the court record.
What?
Planning to throw another irrelevant piece of evidence? Very well. The court will see this evidence. Wait.
Oh.
Mia?
I don't know what you plan on showing to the court, but I can guarantee you the answer is not there.
Oh, thanks.
Just this once, I'll lend you a hand. Now rethink your answer.
Oh. Thanks, Mia.
Get a jail free card.
Alright.
Mr. Wright, what is your answer?
Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. Wait, oh, I see. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a... Oh, is this a repeat? Yeah, this is a repeat. I guess it's in her testimony just now. I should have asked Mia for help at the start. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Which means, Miss Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Wah!
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 Wah! But look at the matter guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber...
I am literally pointing at the word partial on this map right now.
One would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Uh-oh.
Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? That was your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Okay.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Where was the witness when the murder took place? Okay, so we're hustling in on Eenie Miney, huh?
Yeah.
Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's... the channeling chamber. Isn't this a crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Good or big bell bottoms?
Ah.
Ooh. Mr. Phoenix is right. Have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when this channeling started. Yes, that's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? That's the only place she could have been hiding, right?
Yep.
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Even though both Lotta and Maya have both said that they took a look behind the folding screen and nobody was there. However, she could have been hiding in something.
Yeah. Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
Yeah, we can skip through that. See?
Oh, this animation.
See, you stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball!
Just making the Swiss cheese I have. Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am!
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Oh! It's so good! Miss Miney, How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! That tiny little box? No person can fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lana disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that box was in the side room, correct? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Hold on. Can I? Yes, I can! Yes, I can. I sure can. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Should I do the folding screen?
No, the actual box itself.
I should do the box itself? Yeah, okay.
Because it's got a bullet hole in it.
Yeah. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. I said there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This, what on earth? I don't have time for you to get surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
There's a folding screen. It had a hole of the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Ugh. Miss Miney!
In this case, you had to present the hole in the screen, the hole in the sleeve, and now the hole in the box.
Yeah.
This is just show hole of the case.
Lot of holes in this case. You were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Oh!
Order. Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney?
That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop.
I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
Thank you for coming to that conclusion for us. Correct.
You're too smart for a run good sometimes.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Did I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy.
But wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
Oh, you can't be serious.
Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Alright, let's go! Fucking do it! Ugh, this person. If it wasn't someone from Kurine Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fey. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? Ugh. You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it?
It makes it sound like she's some kind of like finger gun power.
Pew pew. There we go. It's happening. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. Oh, I see.
And then started blasting.
With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. So Maya was in the box.
I think she was getting ready to put her in the box.
Oh, she was getting ready to put her in the box? Okay.
Yeah.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... yeah.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gun is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Yeah. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
She don't want anyone to see the Party City wig that she bought for her.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Is this me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, you're still by chance evolving.
But what is it this time?
Miss Von Karma. Surely.
Of course it was
Oh,
me.
no, she was laughing.
Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Money want to kill Dr. Gray?
Where is her motive?
He killed her sister. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The car accident, right? Yeah, like that's... There's nothing else that it could be.
Yeah.
Ha! Wait, what? What? Wait, oh, I see. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof of that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, ow!
Ethic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You fail to support your own theory. Salute.
Even the judge is doing it now.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Even the judge is doing it now.
What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is so overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fate to cooperate with this plan.
Except there is...
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Ugh. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Money.
Oh. Is that Mia? Yeah, I figured.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright.
Okay.
Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And there's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. A final answer, please. You want to say that you can prove Miss Money had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? Okay, so let's pause for a sec. So, okay, I'm thinking the reason Dr. Gray was trying to summon Mimi in the first place, right?
Yeah.
To make her sign a confession that she was the one at fault and that Dr. Gray is not the one that killed her.
Yeah, she wanted them to sign her AO3 essay that said Dr. Gray did nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But does that make sense? Under the idea that Eenie isn't Eenie, but is Mimi?
So
Then I guess if they were to channel...
what would happen if you tried that?
Yeah, I guess if they were to try that, they would find out that that Mimi is not the one that's dead. They would find out that it's Eenie that's dead, right? Or I guess nothing. I guess nothing would happen because they're trying to summon Mimi, and Mimi's not dead.
Yeah.
So that would also blow Mimi's cover that she's not dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I get it. But okay, but hold on. Do we have evidence about this? I guess maybe this newspaper clipping might be helpful. Can we? I don't think we can. Yeah, I think the newspaper clippings are important. That case. Okay, yeah. I am not totally confident here, but I know what I must press on. I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side.
Madame Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way.
No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec, hey! Holy moly. I fucking love Francisco's hubris. It's so good. It's such a good character trait. It's also very helpful for us. Hey, let's take another little break. I think you know what? We're probably close to the end of this case, right?
You surprisingly you still have a few more. I know this it seems like you're really close, but you've still got 3 more testimonies to go through, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and then we'll get to the next break in the case, I guess. That sounds
I mean,
good.
like, this is the last part of the case here, but there's like 3 testimonies you have to do in it, I think.
Oh, what is it? So it's just gonna be a longer part of the trial, huh?
Yeah, it just takes a little bit to prove her connection to everything.
That's fine. It's the last Ace Attorney stream of the week. We can go a bit long. If you're okay with that.
Yep, that's totally.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, did you send me the scene on Discord?
I did, just so that you don't have to look it up on YouTube and risk spoilers for future cases.
Okay, good. I will look at that after the stream.
It's very funny.
Val, I know that song slaps. Oh wait, I just realized I have a channel point thing to read real quick. Why can't I hear it? Why is it muted?
Whoa! I'm tired.
Wait, hold on.
Here we go.
Gotta redo it. Why is it muted?
Whoa!
I don't know. That was weird.
Whoa! I'm tired.
There we go. Is Silent Sex Mario kind of funny? Okay. Keep that in mind. Okay. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt...
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hi, you're out of the courtroom now.
Stance.
Look at that power stance! Fuck. Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. I kind of disagree, but sure.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation?
Looking down on me even though we're the same age? Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
I think I kind of understand why people ship her and Maya.
Yeah.
But even if
they
you...
interact, but they've got this good dynamic, though.
Yeah. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is.
Are we gonna have to cross-examine Dr. Hottie?
No.
Thank God.
Don't worry, he doesn't come back for the rest of this game.
Thank God.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Money had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Mighty and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past?
Miss Mighty, if you please.
Okay, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Okay.
This is exactly what I'm implying, Needle. He does come back in a future game, unfortunately.
That was, last year in May... Wait, yeah, do we have... Oh, wait. Huh. So... Didn't Dr. Hottie, or didn't... What the fuck's his name? I guess he's just Director Hottie, purported. He said that, it was 6 months ago that she... I guess that
It
could
was
be...
discharged.
It was 6 months ago that she was discharged.
Yeah, so she was in the hospital for a long time.
Yeah. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I will say, doesn't that hair look longer than Ini's is?
Yep, sure does.
I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
Same little ahoge, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's also different from how her hair is now.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Whoa. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Manny's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay, I'm glad they are specifically saying that. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because of the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here.
Except it might have everything to do with our murder here.
Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Oh.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
I was also not aware that you don't have your license, Miss Miney. In fact, that is very suspicious that you don't have your license.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. I was, like, totally pooped. Yeah, so, like... So, did she add that at the end? Yeah, okay. So, we all... I mean... Yes. But, let's press more. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard.
So it was because of the two of you were so tired that this incident happened.
Yeah. No, okay, Val, I do think there are, well, there could be no sisters. Like, they could be the same person. But I think... I mean, I guess any Miney could be an assumed identity, like that you just fabricated. But... it still, like, I think her sister dying would also give her additional motive to kill Dr. Gray, correct? So, like, I guess there's the whole thing with the malpractice and all that, and, like, trying to pin it on her. But... No, okay, I'm gonna put a pin in both of those for now. I'm going to operate under the thought that there are... 2 sisters for now. And your sister? What happened to her? No, there has no wait. No. There has to be. Because of the report. It says Yeah, it talks about both of them, so they have to be sisters. I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. No, Val, I'm actually glad you brought that up because like that's a really good reminder for me as well. That is confirmation that there has to be two of them. They can't just be the same person. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. They could be, at this present moment, they could be the same person. I like kept wanting to forget that time, so like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore.
Well, it's alright, don't need to push yourself.
I think I like gave an interview after the accident. Like that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. Actually, let's look this over one more time. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep and there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. That makes sense. Unless so, okay. Because this takes place in Japanifornia, the driver's side would be on the left, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to confirm that it's not like flipped.
No.
But we can actually disprove this right away. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. What do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Ow!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like last November? What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
That is half a year lapse in time, isn't it? Because she was in the hospital until half a year ago.
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss May did not have a driver's license.
Ugh. Ow!
Cry, und my whip will accommodate.
He really is a sadist, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, with her license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive. Ow! Wait.
Don't just stand there humming to yourself.
Did Mia do that? Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow.
Miss Miney, what do you think, why do you think you would not have allowed to drive anyway?
Mia
That's
just put like a ghost whip, like a spirit whip?
a spirit whip. She summoned a whip. That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Okay. Like, around that time, I was, like, getting really close to getting my license. My sister was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. A noob.
It was 2007 when this game came out in English.
Yeah, I mean that's also that. I mean if Mimi Miney was like a Gyaru type girl when she was alive, that also does make sense because that would be lingo that a Gyaru would use back then too.
Yeah. I see. A bright red car for sports.
What?
Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Hey, Judge? What?
Yeah, it's true. She bought the car when Edgeworth died for real.
Yeah, that's Edgeworth's car. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but...
That's how you know Phoenix is gay.
Yeah, exactly. How the fuck? I guess we just have to press everything, because, like... we have nothing really around that. So, what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What?
Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Phoenix doesn't drive at all.
Yeah, the anime shows that he rides a bike everywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cute. I like that a lot.
Like right before the first trial and Tournament of Sisters in the anime, there's this really dramatic montage of Edgeworth flooring it in the sports car on the way to the courthouse, and literally Tokyo drifting his way into the parking lot. and he steps out, and like a bunch of reporters are already there and taking pictures of him or whatever. And then it cuts to Phoenix riding his bike through like a lane of cherry blossoms, trying to get to there on time.
I love that. That's so good. I guess that makes sense because this is a Japanese game, so bikes are a more feasible mode of transportation and cars are more rare.
I mean, if this is supposed to be LA, then yes, bikes are faster than cars anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there'd be constant gridlock. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of her car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Are you calling me out, Mia?
Well, Miss Money, what kind of car was it?
A bright red car for sports. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? But those were boyfriend's initials.
Okay, Judge. Okay, Judge. Hold on. And it was a really... Oh, wait. She had waited a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic.
Also, is that right? You should be aware the anime, like, it's fun. The animation itself, real bad. It's not a good-looking show.
Oh, that's sad.
but I think it's so fun because, especially the dub, hearing all these characters voiced is incredible. Like, it's so good.
Is the live-action Phoenix Wright thing good?
The movie? Oh, yeah, the movie is quite good.
Is it? Okay, that's okay.
It's Takeshi Miike, so of course it's good.
Oh, yeah, of course it's good. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor,
Yes?
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You're in the part of developing a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
Shut up! That's not my point! Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. What is the point?
Miss Mighty, would you please amend your testimony?
Sure, whatever. How? Okay, I do have to wonder how, like, a nurse would have the money to pay for that.
Nurses make pretty good money.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh. Why is this... Oh! Wait, it's the exact thing that I was thinking about before!
I was waiting for it to click.
It's from England! I'm just gonna do it. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? Huh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
That was on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah!
Order in the court. Order. Mr. Phoenix Wright is babbling nonsense again. Indy says the person who was driving was her older sister, Mini Miney.
Yeah, she could have been lying. That is what Innie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, it looks like you finally come to the railroad with the murder.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi? Who was really driving that? Wait, what? Why is this being presented like this? Okay, but... Okay, but... See, this is a tough question because I'm operating under the pretext that Eenie Miney is Mimi Miney. So Mimi Miney was driving the car.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I think that, yeah.
The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Indy Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. Oh, that's wrong karma.
The next question?
Who was the person standing at the witness stand right now? Ugh!
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is.
50% penalty for getting this wrong.
Wow, this witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. And they somehow managed to make the hair color also... Okay, don't worry about it.
Hair dye.
It could just be hair dye, that's true. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? Oh. Good shit. The car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. So the bimbo was good after all.
Yeah.
Just not in the way that I would have hoped.
Yeah, I wasn't lying when I told you that.
You weren't lying.
I'm sure you can now see why we had to kill Dr. Gray.
So, okay, so here is a rule that I am learning about Ace Attorney now. Bimbos are either evil or they are dead. That's what I'm learning.
What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the car crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
Und...
Val, you will never know.
Is that why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Oh. Well, Miss Von Parma, why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I've been unmasked.
Witness?
That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's about the malpractice incident?
Dr. Gray was right. Oh. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. You know what? I almost feel bad for her.
Yeah, Joe, she's pretty darn sympathetic.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider that Dr. Gray is such a freaking douchebag that he's willing to pull a gun in a chain link.
Well, also, like, I don't even blame her that much for the malpractice, because, like, it was mentioned that Dr. Gray worked her to the fucking bone. So she was probably actually exhausted, and, like, it was just a mistake. Granted, 14 people died because of that mistake, but I would hold Dr. Gray more accountable to that because of how he worked his employees.
Yeah, and he was so selfish that he didn't want to resurrect his employee to, see her again or to apologize to her. He wanted to resurrect her to absolve him of any consequences.
Of any guilt and consequence and suspicion. Yeah, like, what a fucking shitbag. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, so he totally had it coming.
He did. He absolutely did.
Yeah, it turns out that neither of the bimbos were evil.
Neither of the bimbos were evil. They were just...
They were just operating outside the confines of the law.
Yes, exactly. I like that. I dig that. Bimbos are fine. Except the one in the first game.
A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eenie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. Yeah, this sucks.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss May choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I am perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I am going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Oh my god! Just keeps going!
And one more for good measure.
That was 3! Did he duck behind the desk?
Phoenix? Hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix! This court is a fraud. A sham.
God.
Now then.
Why aren't you doing anything about this, Judge?
It looks like there will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Wait, really? Did he actually pass out?
He actually passed it.
Oh my god.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait. Okay, so this isn't over yet. Because, wait, like...
I mean, there's the epilogue, but...
Really? This is it?
Yeah. Congratulations, Maya.
Sis! Yay! Even though it's still kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's the first time that they've seen each other in 2 years.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
This is kind of exactly what I was thinking that she was dreaming. And it's kind of dark. I was inside that... Oh, you know what? Less dark than I thought it was. Okay. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box... That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right.
Honestly, I thought that she had dreamed that she was, like, fucking in Mia's coffin. There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mini had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Mata would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder.
She had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to ever happen again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. I mean, it's... Pearl. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karine Village. And that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The branch family, my aunt... No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. So she knew.
You know.
She knew. She been knew.
My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of crying, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey.
God, she looks so evil.
But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Alright. Well, hey, that's the end of the case.
Yeah, there we go.
Holy shit. Who the fuck is that?
Time for the circus case, everyone's least favorite in the series.
Oh, good. I'm excited. Well, that's... Wait. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to continue, isn't it? You know what? Let's do that next time on Ace Attorney.
It's okay. If we can get through this one, then the fourth case is the best case in this entire game.
Okay, that's...
One of the best in the series.
Why does this guy reminds me of Jimmy Kent from Cyber Sleuth? He even has the stars on his face.
He does, yeah. I think they're both inspired by Kiss.
What the fuck? So, okay. Is that, wait, that was the whole intro?
Yeah.
What? That murder didn't even happen.
Yeah, you're watching it on live.
All right.
The Pearl.
All right.
Pearl the Circus.
Well, okay. Hey, that's the end of the stream for the day.
Thanks, everyone.
That was a really good case. I like that a lot. That was one of those. That was a real head scratcher. It was very fun, like piecing that one together and like figuring it all out. Then again, I think I had a pretty solid theory for what happened, like from the start, because I saw the only two people who had a motive, and I was like, okay, so we have to backwards engineer how they did this. But no, that was good. I liked it a lot. Also, I liked the foreshadowing at the end of that one. Yeah. Thank you again, Mina, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure as always.
Ace Attorney streams are like the best ones. They're my favorite ones.
I had a lot of fun with them.
Yeah, they're good. Hey, tomorrow we're continuing 13 Sentinels. I don't even want to hazard a guess as to what we're gonna do tomorrow, because that game just consistently throws twists and turns at us. Yeah. I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. And, as always, good sleep.